Okay, so it's not so smoky out today. The sun is a little bit orange, but I'm gonna. My throat and chest has been awful anyway for the last month or so. Not just because of the smoke, but the smoke don't help. I'm going in for a breathing test, so we'll see what comes out of that. It just won't clear up whatever's there, and it's really irritating now. But I thought I'd come out and do a video this morning. I finished watching Martin's Ender this morning, and I thought of this word requite or requital, and the dais of Christ. You know, nobody's going to be disappointed at the dais of Christ. We got to get over that, because honestly, each one will be given a beautiful, beautiful deal, and it'll be perfect for each one. God has set it out already before we even knew it, and at the dais, what will be illuminated will be beautiful. What remains will be beautiful. We're going to be so happy that all the crap and shit's burnt up. It's not funny. And we don't need to worry about it. What is the point of worrying about something that God has perfectly placed for each member of the body? You know, myself, I don't. God has me doing what I'm doing, and I'm doing it for His glory. And it is for His glory that we're doing anything. And we'll be so overwhelmed with immortality and incorruption in our new bodies that we won't even care. It's just a beautiful, whole amazing session, the dais of Christ. But the word requite, when you look it up in the keyword concordance, and I did this on purpose, it redirects you to the word fetch. Now you're fetching something, or you're recovering something, because that's the concordant definition: recover or be requited. The Greek is chemizo, and I'm going to read the scriptures that I got out of that word, and it's all the scripture here, because it doesn't matter Paul's letters or the other letters. It just gives you an idea of what this word requite or fetch means. In Matthew 25:27, it was binding on you then to be depositing my silver with the bankers, and on coming I should recover what is mine together with interest. So God is recovering something that's so beautiful, that which remains, the gold, silver, precious stones, recovering that from each one of us that we did put into practice in this lifetime, and recovering it and giving an overwhelming gift to each one, no matter what. Even if you don't rule and reign, who cares? You'll be so overwhelmed with what you receive yourself, you're not going to look at anybody else. It's just going to be so glorious, in the sense we will look at other people, we will marvel at what God has done for each one. It will not be something of division at the dais of Christ. We're so primitive here. We're so immature here. It's ridiculous. In these bodies of humiliation, this humiliation, we're so immature. When we think of from the human perspective, it's ridiculous. We're not kids in a flippin' playground at the dais of Christ. No, we are given rewards there. I hate using that word reward, because honestly, that's a Christianese term. I would say a wage, because a wage is much better. And what we're doing here is work. Yes, we are. God has given us work to do, relatively speaking. And this is what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So this is what's going to be requited. And it's from a heart perspective. What we have in our hearts, what we display to others from the heart perspective, good or bad. I don't want to go off on a tangent here. So I'll finish up these scriptures. But this word is so beautiful. Hebrews 11:19, reckoning that God is able to be rousing him from among the dead also, whence he recovers him in a parable also. 2 Peter 2:13, being requited with the wages of injustice, deeming gratification by day a luxury, They are spots and flaws, luxuriating in their love feasts, carousing together with you. 1 Peter 5:4, and when the chief shepherd is manifested, you shall be requited with an unfading wreath of glory. 1 Peter 1:9, being requited with the consummation of your faith, the salvation of your souls. Hebrews 11:13, in faith died all these, not being requited with the promises, but perceiving them ahead, and saluting them, and avowing that they are strangers and expatriates on the earth. Hebrews 10:36, for you have need of endurance, that doing the will of God, you should be requited with the promise. Colossians 3:25, for he who is injuring shall be requited for that which he injures, and there's no partiality. The last two are great. Ephesians 6:8, being aware that whatsoever good each one should be doing, for this he will be requited by the Lord, whether slave or free. And the last one, of course, for all of us must be manifested in front of the dais of Christ, that each should be requited for that which he puts into practice through the body, whether good or bad.